Hello. Um, I don't have a lot of time, so I might try and make this brief. I just finished, I spent a bunch of time today finishing the Pecan Can PC, and behind it you can see my other ones. Um, and really, I've been waiting to finish this thing for way too long. I started this back in the summer or spring, and just trying to figure out which parts to use and components to use and waiting for the parts to arrive has left me unable to finish it for months. So finally, the last part of the puzzle came, I think, just at the beginning of the week, and that was the power button. Something as stupid and simple as the power button left me unable to finish this thing for like 6 months. But anyway, there it is. Nice big shiny power button. Um, I don't like it though. I'm sorry to say it. It looks nice now, but the way they ship it is not appropriate for a computer. It's not a momentary switch. I ordered it and it says it's a momentary switch on Amazon.ca. I'll post a link down below. It's not a momentary switch. I'll show you. There is a little piece of plastic. I threw it out, so I might. Yeah, there it is. There's a little piece of plastic that it's just the latching mechanism for the switch. And so when you press the button, I'll turn the computer on now so you can see it in action. Yay, it glows. When you press the button, it's got little camming ramps on those little gear-looking things on the inside. They've got little ramps, so when you press down on it, it rotates a couple degrees. Not very much, but enough to lock the button down, and therefore providing continuous feedback or connection for the power. That is not how a momentary button works, and you can't use one of those for a computer because otherwise the computer will just boot itself up and then shut itself off right away, over and over and over again, because the contact is always in contact. So I had to remove that stupid little ring, and of course these buttons are not meant to be disassembled like that, so I actually had to cut it. I'm not doing that in the future. I'm not cutting a factory part and kind of mutilating it to make a power button. I don't know what I'm going to do in the future for selling. I might have to. I don't like it. I want these computers to kind of be as much of a just build it and be done with it, so that users can maintain it or switch parts out if they want to, without me having to do anything more. So with this, obviously, someone can't go out and buy a different color power switch, because then they'll have to disassemble it and modify it to get a momentary button. It's not ideal. So I'm going to see if I can find a real momentary switch that's appropriate for a computer. It's also huge. Let's switch. I'll show you the inside. I know this isn't going to be a short video. The inside, the button, you can see it there, is gigantic. It sticks out maybe an inch and a half. Well, yeah, an inch and a half. And the contacts are hanging out there, just exposed to everything. So I can't say that I like that, but I kind of had to make it work at this point, so whatever. Also, I kind of changed the idea, or the intended purpose for this kind of ammo can, and that's more towards streaming than gaming. So with the next ammo can, I'm gonna try to design it so that it's still flexible. You can put a graphics card in it if you want. Um, but there, I think I went over this in the original video I did a couple months back, explaining why you can't have a mini ITX motherboard and a dual slot graphics card, or whatever the combination of components you choose. In this ammo can, it doesn't work very well because of the space. As you can see in the back, you can't really fit a dual slot graphics card next to a full ITX backplate. There's just no room. So the way I have it set up is for a thin mini ITX board, because I didn't really have a different power solution, and then a single slot expansion. In this case, I put the Elgato HD60 Pro capture card in there, and that's kind of why I think it's better suited for streaming. There you have it. So, let me know what you think. Streaming PC, small gaming PC, decent, larger gaming PC. Will it work? Is that something you're interested in? I don't know. I think it makes sense. And the size also lends itself to portability, obviously, and complementing a gaming setup. Obviously, you can't really do a lot of gaming on a computer this size, but if you pair it with a larger case that is more suited for gaming, then you have a really nice gaming streaming setup. It's just my thought process. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. Please let me know what you think, because I have still not had a lot of feedback, and I kind of need feedback to know where to go with these or proceed. I'm still going to keep making cans. I have one of those, a regular ammo can, and a fat can ready to go. So I'll make them, and then I'll put them up on my Etsy. I know I've been saying that for months, but I've been really busy at my actual job, so I don't have a lot of spare time. Anyway, I'm going snowboarding tomorrow, so I really have to wrap it up. See you later.